Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and it's officially summer, at least in the hemisphere I live in, which means it's time to load up on SPF and it is time to sweat. As a very pale girl and a very sweaty girl, this is not really the best time of the year for me makeup wise. And I struggle a lot, especially because really matte products, really long wearing, high coverage type of products that hold up well to weather like this are neither my favorite nor my most flattering types of products to wear. But I have discovered a combo recently that has really been working for me. I put it to the ultimate test because we took my husband to a baseball game for Father's Day and it was hot. It was 90 degrees. It was obviously all outdoors because it's a baseball game. It was very, very sunny, very sweaty, and I neither got sunburned nor melted off my face. So I want to show you exactly what I wore as my base makeup that day because I have to tell you, I was shocked when I got home and I looked in the mirror and my face was still intact and looking really good, and the rest of me was dripping in sweat. Still looked good, didn't get sunburned. I have to share the combo for you. Maybe this is a little extra for some people, maybe it's not even a drop in the bucket for others, but this is what I wore, it's what worked for me, and I'm gonna show it to you. So let's go. I'm gonna zoom in. I like to start a lot of my skin-centered videos by showing you just a close-up of my completely bare skin. This is just cleansed and moisturized, no coverage whatsoever. This is just what my real life skin looks like, and I think that it's helpful for a starting point for a base video like this, but it's also probably just good for you to see real life, normal, imperfect skin on YouTube. I feel like we probably need some more of that. I'm starting off with this e.l.f. Sunbeam SPF 30. It's a makeup primer and sunscreen, and as you can see, I use quite a lot. You need a lot of sunscreen to get the correct amount of coverage, the correct amount of protection. I think in general we tend to under apply SPF and not use enough. The testing is done on large amounts of SPF, so I always think about that when I'm applying, and I just positively load up every square inch of my skin. And as you can see here, I am going to use a little skin combo, the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint and the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation products both also have added SPF. Personally, I don't feel comfortable just relying on the SPF that's in my makeup. Like I said before, you need a lot of it to really get protection. Personally, I always wear a true SPF product underneath my makeup, whether it has SPF or not, and I would like to recommend that to you, to always, more is more in an SPF situation. I do want to quickly mention this BK Beauty 101 brush. I've been using it to blend in my foundations, my skin tint, any base coverage type of product, and I absolutely love it. It makes my base look so flawless, and even here it's blending together these two different products just so seamlessly. It makes my coverage and the finish just so beautiful. I cannot put this brush down, and on just a regular day I would leave it here, but for today's purposes I am gonna add a little bit of concealer because this is what I wore on the day that I was talking about, because I knew I was going to be doing pictures and I knew that my coverage needed to last a really long time in the heat. So I added just a little bit of this NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. I used maybe half a pump for all of this. A whole pump of this concealer really is quite a lot. So I do tend to just err on the side of less when it comes to pretty much any concealer, but this one has a great amount of coverage and this texture really blends in nicely with the skin tint combo that I'm wearing underneath. Next, I'm using a dry sponge. Just hear me out. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just really gently tapping over top all of those different products that I layered up together. And I'm going to go back to the sponge again, and I'm not going to dampen it. I'm just using it to tap everything together. I'm lightly going to dust over my whole face with a little tiny bit of translucent powder. If I wanted to add more coverage, I would go for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, but I'm not really trying to add a lot of coverage for this look. I want it to be a light to medium, really, really glowy type of look. So put a little bit of powder, spray a little bit of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Mist, and then before that dries, I'm going to go back over and tap with that damp sponge again. This is just sort of getting all of those powders and cream products to all just meld together and become one. This is how makeup that is this glowy and this fresh looking can still be a long wearing type of coverage. This method will keep my makeup in place for me. It also keeps my skin from looking cakey and flaky. If I were to layer up a bunch of full coverage products or pile on a bunch of powder to try to get this makeup to stay in place, my dry skin would look a hot mess. It would look just parched. And this way I still look really hydrated and fresh and glowy. One more important note on sun protection. If I know I'm going to be outside a lot in the sun, especially in the summer, but really anytime, I will wear a hat and sunglasses too. Like, I'm really doing the most, and I recommend that you do too for sun protection. Because I love your face and I want you to be healthy, so just use fake tanner or whatever and protect your beautiful skin from the sun. This has been my go-to base routine, especially if I'm looking for something that's going to last for a long time. I am a big fan of just wearing some SPF and slapping on a skin tint and calling it a day, but that's not something that's going to hold up to several hours in a 90-degree heat going to a baseball game, especially because it was Father's Day. I knew we'd be taking a lot of pictures, and of course I wanted to do something that looked great, that I felt comfortable in, that I felt like myself in, but my big priorities were making sure I got that SPF coverage and making sure that this was really gonna hold up. And I still have that glow showing through. I definitely feel like I have that youthful, hydrated look on the skin that I'm going for personally. But I know for a fact that this is going to hold up all day and it's going to keep my skin protected in the sun. And that's really why I wanted to share my current face-based routine with you. I would love to hear what you've been wearing. What kind of SPF products are you using? How many steps are you comfortable with doing for a long wearing makeup look? Is this too many? Do you do twice as much as me? We don't always have to do the same things. It's just fun to share and hear what other people are enjoying. I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, my hair's driving me crazy. Let me pull it back. Oh, she's glowy. She is glowy. I swear the title for this video is gonna be like a Wish.com listing. Glowy summer long wearing for dry skin with SPF. I feel so weird without any like blush or bronzer or anything on, but I just wanted to show you this base makeup. The other stuff doesn't really matter. You can just put whatever you want, you know. Throw on your favorite bronzer, highlighter, whatever. This looks so good. I'm gonna have to go film another video because of how cute I look. You know what I mean? You know? Okay, I gotta stop staring at my skin. It does look really good though, doesn't it? I think it does. There'll always be somebody who disagrees, but that's their prerogative. Alright, I'm gonna go put on some more makeup now because I look cute and I'm feeling myself. So I'm gonna go do that. I hope that you're feeling yourself at some point this week, even if it's not today. That's alright, we all go through our days, you know what I mean? But I think that you're absolutely adorable, and more than that, I feel like you're smart, you're a good friend, you're witty, you're doing your best. That's all anybody can ask for. And you know what? I think that means that you're killing it. So good for you. I'm proud of you. I love your face. I'll see you real soon. Don't forget to wear your SPF. Okay? Drink your water, wear your SPF. Everything else will kind of sort itself out, hopefully. But anyway, love your face. Bye!